find yourself worrying about your parking meter? It's unfortunate, but not everyone has their own parking meter fairy. So, most of the time, if you can't get back to your meter, you're out of luck. We decided to find a better solution.
It was assumed that the majority of people who use the Pittsburgh Parking Authority's parking kiosk are adult men and women between the ages of 20 and 59. It was found that this age range comprises over 75% of the total licensed drivers in the United States. Thus, the average user, as described before, was considered for design purposes. The bottom of the kiosk screen is 52.5 inches from the ground, and the top of it is 55.5 inches from the ground. This height is perfect for those people who have an eye height of approximately 54 inches. The kiosk screen height of approximately 54 inches would perfectly accommodate a 5th percentile female who has an average eye height of 55.9 inches. The 50th percentile female has an eye height of 60 inches, while a 50th percentile male has an eye height of 67.3 inches. The average between the two genders equates to 63.65 inches. Most users have to bend down to see the screen, especially considering the orientation of the screen being completely straight and having no angle to it. A design idea would be to have the screen of the kiosk tilt upward and downward from the front of the face so that users who are taller or shorter may see the screen more easily. This would alleviate neck strain and bending. Although this idea is nice in theory, it is not very practical. It would be expensive to have all of the current kiosks retrofitted to accommodate the new design. Also, the kiosk would require maintenance more often due to the mechanics of the screen. For the amount of time that the average user spends at the kiosk, the costs do not outweigh the benefits. Although the drivers are a vital component to the parking system, the Pittsburgh Parking Authority workers must also be taken into consideration. The Pittsburgh Parking Authority workers are the people who actually work with the system on a daily basis. These workers do not have any interaction with the kiosks other than retrieving change from them. An alternative to alleviate the worker from some of the added weight of coins would be the addition of an app to the Pittsburgh Parking Authority system. The product is a new parking meter app on your cellular phone that allows you to initially pay and repay your parking meter from afar. The goal of this app is to improve the process of paying a parking meter in Pittsburgh for the user and potentially help them find open spots in the city. It is going to improve the user interface between the meters itself by making the app user-friendly. It is also there to help make the process easier on the Pittsburgh Parking Authority employees themselves.
The users for this product would be any licensed driver in the city of Pittsburgh. This could range from a new 16-year-old driver with little experience or an older driver with more experience. Individuals with a disability do have to pay to park, but as mandated, they are allowed 60 extra minutes to get to and from their destination, and they do have to display a handicap placard in the window. This product is made to be very user-friendly for any one of these ages and easy for anyone regardless if it is their first time using it or if they are an expert.
There are many articles that we came across that discuss the frustrations that people have with parking meters. One article in particular discussed the shift in American society to one which does not carry cash. Also, it mentioned the ever-increasing use of smartphones. This shows that our app would reach a wide variety of users.
There are a few human factors issues pertaining to the current system which our product will resolve. The payment system is confusing for a novice, where it does not actually store the license plate number to make adjustments for time. Our system will improve this by allowing the user to go back and enter their license plate number and add on and make an adjustment to their time and not waste money. Also, it is sometimes difficult for the users to return to their vehicle before the meter expires, depending on how far away they are from the meter. This may cause stress and fatigue for the users, especially if they are elderly or handicapped. We will create an app that will allow the user to pay from a mobile device and get rid of this motion and reduce the stress and fatigue on the user in the future.
To alleviate the issues related to the current kiosk design, our app will incorporate a few specific features. It will have the ability to add time to an existing order, an improved user interface that is faster and easier to understand. It will allow you to access your personal digital record for parking orders, as well as the ability to access your order without needing to be at the meter near your car. Another part of the app will be a timer or alarm that tells you when your parking meter will expire. It will incorporate a personalized system that remembers your vehicle and your license plate. Together, these improvements will create an easier checking system for the meter attendants. An added feature that would be beneficial for the users and the parking meter attendants would be the ability to take a picture of a license plate and recognize the characters in the license plate number. This way, a meter attendant would not have to type each individual number into their device. They could instead take a picture of each car's license plate to check and see if they're up to date.
By introducing an app compatible with smartphones into the system, an estimated 56% of the population would have the ability to pay from their cell phone. This foreseen shift in payment methods would reduce the amount of change that the Pittsburgh Parking Authority worker would have to carry around with them. Not only would they be carrying around a fraction of the weight that they used to, but their job would become a lot safer and their quality of life would be improved due to the increased efficiency of the system as a whole. Drivers would also greatly benefit by using the app for many reasons. The app would allow for a better user experience and would make parking in Pittsburgh less stressful. Based on previous research, it can be estimated that the new parking meter app would cost between $10,000 and $15,000. The app is a table design and has simple database capabilities such as being able to retain credit card payment information for the user. Overhead costs could add on a few $1,000s, so this moves the estimated total cost of the creation and implementation of the app to be about $15,000 to $20,000. Although the app would have a high development cost, it would be advantageous in the long run when you consider the price of workers' compensation fees. The app would benefit both the driver and the Pittsburgh Parking Authority worker as well. Not only does it make the system more human factor friendly, it is perceived that it would make all people involved happier as well.